Hello there, Donnie from the Handyman Handbook here, and I wanted to do a quick video on my toolbox. I am an RV technician, so I do all these things on these RVs, and these are the tools that I use. So, to begin with, I have this Husky toolbox. I bought it from a coworker. It's got the hatch, classic. Up here I keep a magnetic tray with my master keys. I also keep my work orders up here. Got some stickers on there. Up top here we have my utility knives. I've got a Craftsman one that I've had forever. I also have the Milwaukee Fastback. I also have pens and markers and stuff here. Here I have my Milwaukee chargers for my cordless tools. I have some various things. I have some wood glue, utility knives, pipe dope, pipe tape for both water lines and propane lines. I have some bandages, and then here I have a large majority of my sockets. Back here, my 1/2-inch sockets are Tecton sockets, and then my 3/8 sockets are Silver Eagle sockets. Sorry about that cut. I have like extensions and stuff. And down here, I have some of my other square drive tools. You know, I have my lug nut sockets. Those are Matco. Yeah, see that eagle? I shouldn't have taken that off. That can be sometimes hard to put back on. I have my universal sockets, 1/2-inch extensions, and my torque limiting bar. I have impact torque bits, well, security torques, both 3/8 and 1/4 inch. Moving down, we have pliers and cutters, 2 Knipex Cobras, the Knipex pliers, wrenches, the Knipex 5-position slip joint pliers, and I'm going to have an initial reviews video of these coming soon. A set of auto-adjusting wire strippers, Klein ones, but I plan on replacing these with a Knipex pretty soon. Cable shears, wire crimpers. These guys, my dikes, I love these things. I've had them for about 8 months now, and they're still just as sharp as the day I bought them. These are the 10-inch ones. The 74-21 250s. Love those. Milwaukee needle nose. Some Klein flush cut shears. Don't use them too often, but they're useful to have. Some smaller needle nose. These are Husky. I got them with my first set of sockets, but they're nice and loose, and I like having them around. I like having both a big set of needle nose and a small set. Some lineman pliers, which I don't use too often, but it's good to have. Again, the pliers, wrenches, these things are awesome. I definitely recommend them. I also have a very small set, which I almost use this one more than I use this one. Then I have my 10-inch set of Cobras. I have both the 10-inch Cobras and the 7-inch Cobras, I believe. Moving on, we have gloves, safety glasses, my first set of combination style wrenches. These are Huskies. Then I have my full set of Silver Eagle, both metric and standard. I plan on buying some more wrenches in larger sizes later on down the line. I also have a headlamp there. Down here we have more sockets. These are my less frequently used sockets. If you want to know, my most frequently used socket is this one, 3/8 drive 3/8. I use the deep well socket most of the time. But I also have my ratchets. I have this one. This was one of the first ratchets I ever got. This is I inherited this from my grandfather. It is a great neck, flex head, 3/8. But now I have this Silver Eagle locking 3/8. And I also have the 1/4 inch locking ratchet. I have my long extension. I would keep it right there, but if I keep it right there, then I can't close the lid of my toolbox. I have this gear wrench, torque wrench, 1/2 inch flex head, and it has that style of locking mechanism. It's really nice. I like this thing a lot. I probably paid too much for it, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good one. Don't use it too often, but they're good to have. And then I have my 1/2 inch Tecton locking ratchet. This is actually my favorite one, and the one that I use the least often. I like the way that this feels, and I like the way that it works. It's very nice. I also have a breaker bar right here, and a little palm drive 3/8 ratchet. These are useful sometimes. Not in a lot of situations, but they are good. And I also have my air impact wrench. I didn't buy this. I traded it to one of my coworkers for a Milwaukee hammer drill. And this is nice. I have the flex attachment on there. Makes it nice and easy to use. It's a stubby 1/2 inch Matco impact. Moving over to the side, we have screwdrivers, my nut driver. It's Lilo on the forklift. I have a valve stem remover, some like a small screwdriver, like a really precision screwdriver right there. Center punch. Very nice. It works really well. And all that I use is a nail set, an actual nail set. Back from my days as a trim carpenter. A tiny little ratchet, like bit ratchet. This thing is nice. It's gotten me out of some sticky situations. Occasionally you'll be walking through Home Depot and you will see something that you just know, like, I don't have an immediate use for this thing, but I know for a fact that I'm going to need this someday. Sorry, I have allergies. I have some little tiny pry bars right here. My Allen wrenches, I plan on upgrading these pretty soon. And a cold chisel. I haven't actually had to use this before. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I did have to use this once, but it's not something I actually absolutely destroyed it as well. I might need to regrind that edge, but it came in handy. I had it, so yeah. Oh, also, this little thing right here is for dauber screens. But yeah. Moving down, we have my squares and levels and tape measures. Aluminum, a billet aluminum one with a magnet on it for Milwaukee. Then we have Empire, also magnetic. Husky, all various sizes. I have a extendable speed square. Sorry, I'm having to do most of this stuff with one hand. A regular speed square, and then an Empire combination square. I actually like using these more than speed squares because not only can I get square lines with it and also angled lines, but I can also set it to whatever length I want and scribe a perfect line all the way down an edge at the exact length that I want. Say if I was going to use Say if I was trying to make a straight cut on a table saw or something. You have PDI equipment, manometer, air chuck, dual zone, thermometer, regular thermometer, another tape measure because it doesn't fit in there, outlet tester, and I also have like warranty information and instruction booklets on all the stuff that I bought off of trucks and stuff. Down here, my favorite drawer, all of my power tools, 18 volt, Milwaukee, all of this stuff is Milwaukee fuel, 18 volt impact driver, the Gen 4, which I've described as a 3/8 impact with a 1/4 inch collet. This thing's stupid powerful, almost too powerful for what I do. 12 volt impact driver. If you're thinking about getting into the RV space or just being a handyman in general, get this first. This thing is so useful. I use this every day. 3/8 stubby impact wrench. Use that a lot. I don't use this thing much. This is my 12 volt hammer drill. You can get this impact driver and this drill as a combo kit together with 2 batteries for pretty cheap. If it's one thing that goes on sale, like as a combo pack together, most often at Home Depot, it's these 2. So if you're looking to get power tools, and I highly recommend these. Hacksaw, don't use it too often, but it comes in handy. It comes in handy when I need it, and it works really well. 18 volt impact wrench. This thing is far too powerful for what I do. I have never needed a high torque application where this was necessary. This does the job in 99% of all situations that I need it to do. And in every other situation, I typically just go with this. Sorry for my allergies. Multi-tool and 3/8 cordless ratchet. Love this thing. I never realized how much I would like using this thing until I got one. Then on my batteries, I have a 4 amp, 12 volt 4 amp, 12 volt 2 amp, 12 volt 2 amp, 12 volt 2.5 high output, and then all of my 18 volt batteries are 5 amp batteries. I also have all of my most commonly used bits down there. Moving down, we have my electrical equipment. This is my most disorganized drawer. I have some wire. I have my cable splicing kit, multimeter, some various crimp connect electrical terminals, extendable test leads, power probe, that kind of stuff. I also have like my alligator clips down here. Oh, and I have no clue what this thing is. I don't know what this is. My grandfather gave it to me. I've never used it. I don't know how to use it. So if you know what it is, tell me. Down here we have my impact driver bits, drill bits, multi-tool blades, sawzall blades. I also have some sanding sponges here. Moving down, non-marring pry bars. I have a whole set of them. These things are useful as all hell. Get some of these. These are great. Regular hammer, rubber mallet. Love this guy. I've been using this thing for nearly 4 years now, and this thing about the same amount of time. It may look new at a distance, but if you get close to it, it's got all sorts of dents and dings. This thing is well used. I just sanded it down because I was tired of the rust on it. Trim pry bars, 5-in-1, 11-in-1. Everybody needs a set, one of these. These things are super, 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 super useful. I almost never leave home without one of these in my car. I have another one. I've had this one for far longer than this one. This one's pretty new. Moving on, these are my first set of sockets. This is my first set of sockets. They're Husky and Great Neck. I have like a stubby 3/8 and a 1/2 inch in here. I also have my adjustable wrenches in here and another set of lineman pliers, but I hate those. My adjustable wrenches, I hate these things, so I keep them down here, but sometimes I need them. I also have a Great Neck torque wrench This thing measures in inch pounds, so I don't use it too often. Moving further down, we have my 18 gauge cordless nail gun. Love this thing for the RV industry. It's nice to not have to route like a air hose into a trailer. We have my electric caulking gun. I don't use this too often. It's mostly for large amounts of die-core on roofs. And I also have a staple gun. Down here I keep rags. Over here are some tools that I don't use too often. My die grinders, I just don't really have a place for this, so they just go here, you know. And I also have the sponges and the wrenches for them. I got those 2-for-1 off the Matco truck. I also have this caulking gun. This is a newborn caulking gun. As you can see, I've used this quite a bit, but I also traded this with one of my coworkers for an M12 battery because he only had one. Sorry about that. And then I have my desk. Down there, I keep caulk and die-core and stuff, and paint and tool bags. So yeah, that's my toolbox. I also have this. This is stickers for the dealership that I work at and my creeper. So yeah, that's it. See you later.